Once in a while, a game hits the shelves that we all become addicted to. These games are often hard to describe, and even harder to figure out what makes them so fun. But the more we play them, the more fun they become. And Amplitude is just such a game. So what is Amplitude?
Well, it kind of falls between genres in that it's kind of a music game. The game experience is built around different rock songs and hip-hop songs and so forth. But it's also got some action elements where you're basically shooting through this 3D landscape, exploding gems.
Picture yourself out on a multi-lane highway with a ship hovering over that highway. And on each lane of that highway are gems that hold a sound. They'll hold maybe a kick drum or a guitar riff or a vocal track. And by using it as a shooter and blasting these gems, you unlock those sounds. If you connect a certain amount of gems in a row successfully, you'll unlock that track.
So what we've really been trying to do is strive to get that balance built into Amplitude. So you get that musical buzz that you get out of making music, but it's really in the service of winning.
The soundtrack for Amplitude is like no other game you've played. In fact, the game features over 20 major artists spanning multiple musical genres.
There's so many great bands on this game. We got David Bowie, Run DMC, Weezer, Garbage, Blink-182, the Baldwin Brothers, Karachi. They're a rap band from Iceland. They're very cool.
You would think that getting artists of this caliber would be difficult, but since most of them are huge PlayStation fans, it wasn't so hard. The challenging part started after they signed on.
When a band is recording a song, the way that they lay their song down is they record each instrument track by track. So they'll lay down the drum track, and then they'll put down bass and guitar until it's all filled up, and then they'll do a final mix that kind of glues it all together. In Amplitude, we were able to get the original master recordings from all the artists in the game. So what that basically means is we have separated recordings of the bass, the drums, the guitar, and then we have a full team here of musicians that basically take all the different sounds from the song and chop it up into very minute chunks and basically rip the song apart and stick it all back together again.
That way, when we put it into the game and all the parts are activated, it emulates the final mix. It gives us access to each individual element of that song. It gives you a chance to interact with each element of that song. You can go in when you're remixing it and create your own drum beat based on all the drum sounds that are available to you in that song. Or you can take a guitar riff and play it back a different way.
The team didn't know what to expect from some of the bigger name groups, but was encouraged early on by the feedback they'd received.
We hooked up with the Executioners at an early stage of development here, and we played them the game, and they were really into it. And everybody here is a big fan of those guys, so we wanted to find a way to get them involved.
We remixed King of Rock, classic Run DMC, so Rob Swift is scratching some guitars on it. I'm scratching and breaks, and he's scratching through it. So it's collaboration of all three stuff with their stuff. 3-on-3, I guess, was.
I was really impressed by the game. Being a musician, being a person who